Hello. Hello, hi. Hello. Welcome, welcome to Barebones Kitchen. I'm your culinary coach, Harmony. I kind of have a hot mess going on here, so I apologize. Cheers. I'm drinking Pacifico tonight. It's another favorite of mine. How is everybody? I thought we would just chat. I'm going to be making some chicken fried steak. That was Zane's request. I actually bought this for Tyler's birthday, and he has yet to take me up on that. So I threw it in the freezer, and Zane was like, can we just please have chicken fried steak? I was like, sure, boy. Let's do it. Let's do it. I do not have any olive oil, however, so I did a little bit of, I don't even know where or why I bought vegetable oil, but I had it, and I added some butter, because butter makes everything better, right? Maybe. All right, so I have soaked my little cube steaks here in, I didn't have buttermilk, so I did a mixture of sour cream and some regular milk. I, of course, put some sriracha in there, and then my trifecta, which is the pepper, salt, and my very favorite, Weber's. Alright, so I have a big old mess over here. So I also seasoned my flour. I seasoned my flour, you guys. Make sure you season your flour. You just never know. You never know. And I have gloves on, so I don't know why I'm being so difficult with myself. Let me dump some of this out. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. Alright, so I've got gloves on both hands here, so I'm just going to do a two-handed dealio. How is everybody tonight? You know, you guys, there's nothing worse than having adult children that get really upset and live so far away that you can't hug them. My poor daughter had a rough day today. She had a super rough day today. And it just breaks my heart that I can't do anything about it because she lives so far away. My daughter's about 45-ish minutes away from me, and when she has a bad day and all I want to do is just hug her and hold her and let her cry, can't do that. Can't do that. Alright, so I've got my little breading process over here. So I have my little bucket of flour, I have some eggs, so I went flour, then eggs, then back to flour. And these bad boys are gigantic. Some of them, not all of them are. So I might have to do a couple batches, but it's cool. It's cool. We're going to get it done regardless. So I took the leap and I signed up for a TikTok. I don't know how that works. I'm like, been so not trying to have another social media. And everybody keeps telling me, you just need to have a TikTok, you need to have a TikTok. So, you know, now I'm on TikTok. So I guess if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, who knows what's going to come of that, because I'm kind of old and busted and don't really know how this stuff works. So hopefully somebody can help me, because I'm TikTok stupid. I was Instagram stupid for a really long time, though, too. So I kind of figured that out a little bit. All right. Just remember, when you're doing stuff like this, you guys, you don't want to overcrowd your pan, because it's going to end up steaming it. It's going to create a lot of liquid. So if you got to do small batches, do small batches. I have my oven set at 350, and you can see I have my little pan over here. I put some, whatchamacallit, you know what it is, the silver stuff on that pan, because it gives it a nice shiny surface, and that's going to help to radiate your heat, or so they tell me. I don't know if it actually works or not, but you know, it's going to help bounce your heat back and forth. We're just going to go with that. That's what we're going to do. Meow. Alright, I'm not going to do any more in this pan. I'm going to let these two bad boys cook, but I'm going to throw one of these in this flour and at least get it floured up, so then I can take off these silly gloves. Not really silly. I actually don't mind having them on because I'm just used to it. And it's nice because then your fingers don't get all oopy and goopy from the breading system. I am not nearly as talented with a pair of tongs when it comes to trying to bread stuff, which is why I opt to do it this way. If you are talented enough to do that with some tongs, then by all means, please do so. There are ways around everything. I just don't feel like I can get enough of the stuff on there when I use just tongs. I usually end up just using my damn fingers anyways. And then get all that crap up in my nails and digging it out for a week. That's fun. That's fun. All right, I'm almost there, you guys. I am so concentrated right now that it's ridiculous. Yeah. All right, maybe you can see this a little bit better, maybe. Well, maybe just the egg. All right, that's good. Whatever. I don't need the egg anymore anyways, because I'm all done with it. Don't ever save that for later. Side note, don't ever save it for later. I might be done with this just in time to flip these bad boys. We'll see. We'll see. Are you guys excited? Any of you that are in the PNW, are you excited that it's super nice outside today? I'm super excited about that. I got so mad. I know I talked about it on Monday Morsels, but I got so mad on Monday with the cold weather. Oh, I'm just done. I'm done with the cold weather. I'm done with my joints hurting. I'm done. I'm done. Checked out. Checked out. I told Zane we were going to move to freaking Arizona because I was so just done. Done with it all. What do you guys want to chat about tonight? Let me know. I see some of you up here, so let me know. What do you want to chat about? We can chat about anything you want to chat about. That's why I posted chat and cheers, because we're going to chat and cheers while I'm cooking. So I'm not going to really explain what's going on. I mean, that was really the long and the short of it right there. Right there. Breading process. That's it. You know? Flour, egg, flour, hot pan. Boom. That's what you have. So let's chat about something, you guys. I'm going to an awesome, I don't know what I do with my tongues. Guess I'll use these crappy ones. I'm going to a cake decorating class tomorrow. Super excited about that. I kind of got gypped in my culinary school. I'm sure I've talked about this, but Lord knows that my memory's not what it once was. So, I got gypped in culinary school with the whole baking situation. We all got gypped. All 6 of us got totally gypped from that, honestly. Though, we did have one very successful baker that came out of that. Good job, Raquel. Good job. So I'm excited to learn a little something about decorating cakes because I totally don't know. I don't know how to decorate a cake. Why does it now ask to send a request to join the chat? I don't know. Is that something new? There must be something new with that. I don't have any idea. Is that what this little... Oh no, it's asking if you want to join in on my video, ma'am. Share broadcast. Okay, there we go. Well, I don't know. Is it said same to me? Oh, I don't know. That must be a new thing. Great. Thanks, Facebook, for always coming in strong when I have no clue what's freaking going on here. Been on here a couple times today, and there's no alerts saying that I had an update or anything, so is it just send a request to join? I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'm not sure. Maybe they're trying to push me to do that TikTok thing. I don't really know. I'm not really sure. I apologize. Let me apologize for Facebook and all their quirky little things, because I know when I first started Bare Bones Kitchen, I could download my videos straight from my phone, and it was no problem. My mom's having issues. She's not getting it at all, and it's pissing her off. So awesome. Yeah, we come strong from that. That it pisses me off thing. That's why I had the bitch baby shit on Monday. But yeah, I used to be able to download my videos straight from my phone, straight onto YouTube. Not a problem. And then one day I just couldn't download anything. So that's why it took so long to get some of my videos up, because I didn't have a way to download them. And then I had an amazing friend named John that brought me a cool little Chromebook, because it's not like I do anything else with it. Yes, it is Facebook, because they do change shit constantly, Stephanie. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so now I have no excuse to not download my videos except pure laziness. Pure laziness. And my bad on that. The good thing is there is a YouTube channel, so if you missed something, videos will stay up on Facebook for a little while. But if you missed something, go back, you guys. I constantly, the number one request I get is for gravy. For gravy. It's pretty awesome. So when people private message me or whatever, it's usually for gravy. Or it calls for this in the recipe. Do I have to have that? You guys, recipes are just guidelines. I promise you that. Do what you want. Do what you want. If people don't like onions, don't add onions to your stuff. They do add a nice flavor, and most people won't even recognize it. Just ask my mom, since she's on here. Most people won't even recognize the onions. They just won't. As a child, I would refuse. This is a funny story. I would refuse to eat anything with onions, so she'd chop them up really small so I couldn't find them. And of course, I would find them because I'm just me. I'm just me. Not always would I find them, but a lot of times I would find them. And then, one of my very favorite sides, when we went to Burgers, on the rare occasion that we got to do so, friggin' onion rings. And that was back in my day, when they actually used real friggin' onions in order to make an onion ring. Loved them. Loved them. Loved onion rings. It's probably the breading. Still love onion rings. Alright. We got that nice and golden. We're going to throw these other couple in here. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more of this vegetable oil. Again, it kind of breaks my heart a little to use that. Gotta shut that off. Okay, Mom, I love you too. What are you laughing at, Steph? Alright. Last two. See, that one's freaking gigantic. That one's pretty big too, but these guys are kind of normal size. Now, I find when I'm doing chicken fried steak, if I soak it in the buttermilk mixture for too long, they just fall apart. So, hour, 2 hours, like maybe tops, because otherwise when I go to do this, it just falls apart. And it's really, really difficult to try to flip things when they are going in separable pieces. So just be aware of that. Just be aware of that. All right. What else do we want to talk about, you guys? Telling all kinds of crazy stories. Shh, my mom's gone now, so we can talk all kinds of trash. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just glad she was able to jump on and be able to say something to me. I am not sure. Take this in Saturday. Oh, she's going to come back and watch it. That's awesome person. You're just being herself. That's awesome person. You're just being herself. Oh, she's always just being herself. That's where I get it from. My mother. Just being herself, because let me tell you, she is definitely herself. She is all about who she is. And that was a great, great influence in my life, that she was just who she was. I am just who I am. A lot of people don't like that. Want me to be different, try to force me into this, try to force me into that, try to change me. Like, guess what, guys? I got a potty mouth. I'm going to tell you how it is. Whenever I feel fit. How about that? I'm going to tell you how it is whenever I feel it. That's, sometimes I won't, because sometimes I'm just like, oh, I just know when this comes out of my mouth, it's going to be real fucking mean, so I'll just keep my mouth shut. But sometimes I just don't, and I'm like, don't care about your feelings. This is how it has to be. And, you know, it's funny because a lot of people don't like that. We like to talk about, like, telling the truth, but we really don't want to hear the truth. And I am the #1 guilty person of that. I hate hearing the truth, but I will tell you, and I know there are 2 people, at least, on here that can attest to the fact that I will let it rent space in my head for a very long time and change my ways. So, there it is. Love that you have. Oh, we love you. See, I can't read that because I don't have my glasses on. Straight up honesty. Yes, definitely straight up honesty. Not always with the best tact. Probably. Not always. I do not know why I made so many of these. Well, I do know why. I have a 16-year-old son that really wanted this, so I am pretty sure I'll probably have a half of one of these, and he'll probably eat the rest. Damn, speak to text. It's okay. You must be driving, Miss Gail. Must be driving. We got some holidays coming up. Do we also have... Wait a minute. I think we got Suck It Up Saturday this weekend. That's pretty awesome. Because for my birthday, my lovely friend Jennifer gave me a whole bottle of Malibu. So, big surprise, we probably will have a Malibu drink. Maybe not, but chances of it are pretty high. Yeah, I'm looking over there, and chances of it are pretty high. It's pretty low in the liquor department over there. I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe I could come up with some sort of concoction from what I have left over there. I'll get it there. I'll get it stocked again at some point, you guys. I promise. It just might take a little bit longer than I expected. That's all. Remind me, I'll be there. Of course you will. Because we got to cheers to that. Loves you, Jennifer. Thank you. We had an amazing, amazing lunch, and I was very excited to see you, since I haven't seen you in so long. All right, guys, so then I'm going to, when this gets all golden, I'm going to put it in this oven that's set at 350, and we're just going to let it cook until it comes up to temperature. These are pork, so we're going 145 with what we've got here. They may be actually good to go, but I kind of still like to let them, cook a little bit longer. Oh yeah, I'm good to go on these bad boys. Usually, I have thicker ones, so they take a little bit longer, and then they end up falling apart. So I'm actually going to just turn this down to warm, so when Zane's ready to go, which will be like, as soon as I yell for him, he's going to like, oh, come stumbling down. Because he's like, man, if you're not doing it, this is why I hate Wednesdays, because you're not cooking dinner until 6, and that means I'm going to die of starvation before the time is done. You know. I also brought home that delicious lunch that I took a picture of yesterday. Brought that bad boy home and heated it all up for him. And you know what he said to me? I don't like it. I don't like it, Mom. Sizzle is making you hungry. I was like, what do you mean you don't like it? He says, I don't like it. It doesn't taste like your cabbage. It's like part of me wanted to cry because I thought it was delicious and amazing. And part of me was like, oh, you like Mommy's food better than you like a restaurant. That never happens. Ever. So, 6 one way, half a dozen the other? I don't really know. I don't know how to feel about that. If you have some good bits in here and you're a gravy person, make you some gravy. Make you some gravy. Because it's going to be delicious if you do. Alright guys, that's what I have. We're 20 minutes in. Okay, give or take. I might have been a few minutes late because I was all over the place. So there we have it. Some chicken fried steak in the oven, staying warm because I just turned it down to warm because it was all good to go as far as I could tell. I did not temp the first ones though, so I may have to turn it up because those first ones might have not quite been at the 145. I will see you all on Saturday for Suck It Up Saturday. And I think that actually works out perfectly because we don't have to worry about Easter weekend when you all will be spending time with your families. So that is what I have tonight. That is what I have. I appreciate you all for watching. Keep showing up. Keep sharing the love. Y'all keep doing that. So do I. Have a good evening.